At Nets Media Day with Kevin Durant. Kevin, I want to start with a joyful event, a day, if you will, August 6th. What does that date mean to you when you think about what happened?
I mean, it was a cap to a great summer. I mean, we did everything we wanted to do out there and accomplished something amazing with a great group of guys. So it was fun.
And then also the cherry on top, the contract, same day.
Yeah. It worked out well. I was able to renew my contract here with the Nets and wanted to be here and play for this organization and with my teammates for as long as possible and play in front of this fan base. And so I'm looking forward to the next few years.
Think back to 10-year-old Kevin Durant. What would he have thought if you said, this is all going to happen on one day for you?
I mean, it would have been hard for me to believe, but, the work that was put in up until this point, I'm just grateful that I got this opportunity to, at that point, represent my country and also solidify my career going forward. I love to play the game. I love to play in front of these fans here, so I'm looking forward to being the best that I can every single night.
So now on the other end of the emotional spectrum, perhaps, is that Game 7 against the Bucks. Mm-hmm. How often do you think about that shot?
I think about it a lot. That was such a fun series. It was a emotional series for both teams. We went through some stuff. They went through some stuff. And it's one of them old-fashioned series that you always remember. And, you respect your opponents and the organization you played against, because it was such a tough one. So, it's one of those things we'll look at and see where we are as a group and kind of gauge some of the stuff that we do this year off of, what we built last year and just keep moving forward.
Have you all had any discussions, like you and your teammates, about your goals for this season?
Yeah, I mean, we all professionals and we all know what the main goal is in the NBA, which is to win a title. But a lot factors into that, and we understand that each day is important. We can't win one in October. So we got to be locked in from day one. And once that, opportunity presents itself to us and, towards the end of the season, we got to be prepared for it. So we're looking forward to taking those steps.
When you all got together last season, there was a lot of chatter about how, there's not enough basketballs. You played with James before. Mm-hmm. So what was it about his game that you knew you guys could find success together? Yeah,
I mean, I felt like all three of us have seen team success in the playoffs before, so we understand that it's much bigger than us as individuals, and a lot of guys on our team have that same mentality. I mean, I can understand that if we were three younger guys who haven't played in meaningful games before, but we all played in huge games, so we know what it takes to win, and we know that you also need talent in this league as well. So we're going to have to come together as a group and keep growing and building on what we started, and hopefully we get the job done.
James talked with me about the selflessness of this team and how all you all want is success for each other. How important is that, and how underrated is that?
Yeah, it's an important aspect to a team, because everybody has their own individual journeys that they're on, and that's the beauty of professional sports, that you got guys from different backgrounds that got different motives, and we all got to come together as one group for one common goal. And I think, that's how you build a team, is that everyday process of that. And I think, we got a great group of personalities in order for us to do that, and our talent is going to, come to the forefront when it needs to.
Let's talk a little bit about that talent. What makes James's game so special?
I think to most players are right-handed, so for James to be unorthodox as a lefty and be able to move the way he moves, so quickly off the dribble and to be able to shoot it the way he does, it just makes him a unique matchup. So southpaw guys are always tough to stop, but once you add the skill and the IQ to what he has, it makes a Hall of Fame player.
How about Kyrie?
He's just a magician from top to bottom. I mean, first meeting Kyrie, I could tell that since he was a kid, he had a basketball probably sleeping in his bed with him and dribbling everywhere. So he's just a master at the game, at the craft. He's mastered every aspect of it. And, if for him to only be 28, 29 years old, it's incredible to see. So you got Hall of Fame talents, all-world talents on the team. It's great to learn from them every single day.
Now, when you look down your roster, you've got some names that they're stars in their own right. Maybe not superstars, but former All-Stars. How do you see this team meshing together and everyone figuring out what their role is?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to take a training camp and preseason to figure out what our flow is with each other, But for the most part, you got guys that played on, good teams throughout their career, so they understand what roles they need to play and what they can help the team do. And you got veteran guys who want to, win the championship, and so they'll do whatever it takes. And looking forward to building with everybody on the team and seeing where we are, each step of the way. And we just keep grinding every day.
Preseason's around the corner. What will you look at as a measuring tool or stick to see if you guys are progressing?
I mean, just the level of intensity in practice and the focus we have on the details of the game. I think that shows every team if they're getting better, if they're locked in, if we focus on the fundamentals and master the fundamentals. I think we'll be in good shape. And that's easier said than done. And we'll take our whole training camp and season to get our rhythm and figure out who we are as a group and move from there.
So we are in Brooklyn, and there are certain mandates as it relates to the COVID vaccination. How do you think that will impact your team?
I don't think it will. Looking forward to going out there, having a healthy season, and playing in front of our fans here in the Barclays and from the start. So we're looking forward to it.
Excellent. Thank you. Good luck this season.
Thank you.